Greetings, salutations, hello! I have not said that in a while. Today we're getting spirally. Today I'm going to look at Spiralocks. Spiralocks. These things. This thing on my wrist. It's something that I've not looked at before, but I've seen a lot of on social media. Basically what I mean by that is I've seen people with them on Instagram in the pictures like, what is that? What do they have? Where do they get that? And now I have one. So I've been using a couple of different Spiralocks on my hair for maybe 2 or 3 weeks now, and I'm ready to give my verdict. What does it do? Is it good? Let's see. First off, it's this thing, and I'll take it off like this. I thought when I saw it at first it was one of those things that snapped onto your wrist. I don't know what you call those, but you used to get them as a kid. In fact, I have some now for it's like reflector strips and you snap it up, but it's not. It's kind of a bendy wire, which is probably for the best, because if it snapped on, I would play with it all the time and wear it out, and that would be no good. It's a bendable wire in a little fabric jacket. They come in loads of different shades and colors. Maybe sizes? I'm not sure. I have 2 here. I have this one, which is black, which is maybe slightly shorter, and I have this one. And I'm going to explain why I have 2 different flavors in a minute, but let's just stick with one for the sake of making sense. So what does it do? Well, it's designed for tying back your dreadlocks, basically, in a kind of different and more colourful way than what I was doing before, which is using these. These are kind of just elasticy hair ties, and well, I do like these, and they are often indispensable, but the problem with these is they're kind of disposable, and they have to be, because it's just elastic, and they stretch out. So when you tie back your dreadlocks, after a few weeks, it kind of stops being stretchy and just becomes like this limp rope, which is not super useful, because the main downside with this is, let me just put this Spiralock down. When I tie back my hair, I kind of ponytail it up, and then to tighten it, you fold it over and then you fold it around again. And so you can only kind of have them this tight, or you can fold it around again. And it's kind of, if I only have it once over, it's not very tight, my hair falls out, dreads fall loose. If I fold it over twice, then yeah, sure, holds my dreads in place. But then it slowly starts to lose its elasticity, pretty quick if you're wearing it every day. So then you try and fold it over a 3rd time and it's too tight. And so that's kind of annoying, because I don't like having my dreadlocks held in a ponytail and held too tight, because it pulls on my hair and it gives me a headache, and it pulls my head, it's not very comfortable. And I don't like having it too loose, because dreads are constantly falling out, so it's like, what's the point in tying them back? This attempts to solve that, because you can choose exactly how loose or how tight you want, and it's not going to lose elasticity. I'll just show you how it works, I guess. Okay, now you're gonna have to excuse my dreadlocks, and my hair are probably a lot more messy than yours. That's kind of what I come to expect. But this is my hair from the back, and to put it on I just take this, and I've been scooping it underneath, folding it over, and like that. Easy. Can we all see? Am I in frame? Sort of. And because I can just kind of pull it as tight or as loose as I want, I can make sure that it's tight enough to hold my hair back, but not so tight that it pulls on all my hair really uncomfortably. Yes, yes, yes. Sometimes I'm still using one of these because I have lots of loose hair on my face, so I scoop the loose hair with one of those. But this is what the Spiralock does. Is it good at what it does? It is, because yeah, this is, I don't know, this is a new one. Is this starting to fray bits of elastic? Because they're super cheap. And it's fine, because it lasts a few weeks, because then I lose one, or it loses its elasticity, and yeah, it's fine. This, much better, a lot better grip, looks nicer, and I can get the right amount of hold. I would demonstrate some of the different things that you can do, like hold your dreadlocks in different ways, but I suck. Anyone see me try and do a dread bun? No, I don't have a video of me trying to do a dread bun. I have a video of me putting my hair in a pineapple, because that's as close as I can get. So this is all you're going to see me do with this, because this is basically all I can do. But yeah, it does the job. Oh, I was going to mention why I have 2. I have this because I wear this one in class and during the day, and I wear a black one when I'm at work, because I just wear all black at work, and I think it looks quite smart. I think just having Like a black Spiralock is kind of smarter looking than just a string of elastic. I don't know, that's just me. My thoughts on the Spiralock, therefore, are better than elastic. Has the advantage of the elastic in that it doesn't rub on the hair. Like if you're using a rubber band or one that's really thin, it can dig into dreads, especially young dreads. This won't, because you won't over tighten and like clamp down on young dreads. You can have it just as tight or just as loose as you want. You can have them in a variety of different colors. I think basically if your dreads are long enough to hold a ponytail, one of these is gonna cover it. I guess the downsides are they're gonna be more expensive than an elastic. They're gonna last a lot longer than an elastic, you would imagine, but if you lose one, like I lose elastic ones a lot, then you know you've lost more in one chunk. And I don't think they'll last forever. Side note, I think they look really cool on your wrist. So I normally wear the elastic on my wrist, but a Spiralock looks cooler, and it's kind of, yeah. I don't think they'll last forever, especially if you play with them, because it's kind of a wire inside of this fabric. So I think if you bend it backwards and forwards too many times or too vigorously, you'll like wear the metal out. It will, you get metal fatigue on it and wear out. I'm not sure how long it will last, because obviously I'm not going to just use one forever until it breaks before I do my review. But I think it's a pretty decent quality thing, and it's going to last fine. I have lots of people, I know lots of people that have been using them, and they mostly seem fine. So, the verdict, after, I don't know, like 2-3 weeks of Spiralock, are we going to keep Spiralocking, or are we going to go back to the elastic thing? We're going to keep Spiralocking. Oh, they're much more fun. I definitely know that it's metal, so I probably shouldn't just play with them all the time, because, you know, elastic wears out, these will eventually wear out, but yeah, they're a lot more fun, and people ask what they are more when you're just like, what is that weird thing? Quick anecdote to leave you on, since I don't really have anything else to say. It holds your hair up really nicely. It's what I'm going to use to hold my hair up from now on. It's my now preferred choice of holding my hair back during the day, because it's a lot more comfortable than any of the other methods that I've used. But an anecdote that I'll leave you on is I had this in my bag, and my mother picked up my bag, and so I said, can you bring my bag to me? And she picks it up, and she goes, why, what do you need out of this bag? And then all I heard was that she screamed, because she put her hand into the bag, and this was kind of just like this, and she thought it was a snake. So she screamed and apparently dropped the bag, because she was convinced there was a snake in the bag. I'm like, alright, I think that's a perk. That's a perk of the Spiralock, but if you're afraid of snakes or know people of a disposition that are afraid of snakes, then maybe this is not for them. I don't see it. I really don't see it. I'll leave some links to Spiralock in the description if you want to check them out, because I think they're pretty cool, and if you're looking for something in your life to fill this dreadlock tying gap that's kind of colourful and a bit more versatile than an elastic hair tie, then links will be there. If this video was helpful, useful, or informative, you know what to do. You can like, or if you ever want to see me again, you can subscribe, because then you'll see my new videos. I would like to thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you again next time for the next one. Farewell!